legal recreational pot is inching closer to becoming a reality in New Mexico as state lawmakers push measures forward in Santa Fe. News 13's Allison Martinez is here with the latest on 2 pot bills advancing through the Roundhouse today. Allison.
Madeline, House Bill 356 passed the House Judiciary Committee today and is now headed to the House floor for a vote, a first in state history. Meanwhile, Republican senators had their own Cannabis Regulation Act heard in a Senate committee today.
We came to the conclusion that legalization is coming. How can we do it in a way that's more responsible so we don't have the negative social impacts that Colorado and other states have had? And so we wanted to sit down at the table, give our solution as Republicans to how we would like to see the regulation of cannabis.
The House bill is sponsored by Democrats and would make it legal for anyone over the age of 21 to possess up to 2 ounces of pot and grow up to 6 mature plants in their home. It allows towns and cities to prohibit sales, but not ban use or growing plants in private homes. The Senate bill, however, does not allow for homegrown marijuana. It also passed in the Senate Public Affairs Committee today. It would create a Cannabis Control Commission to regulate cannabis production, sales, and testing, also setting standards on packaging. The Republican lawmakers want child-proof packaging and labels showing where the pot came from. But these aren't the only concerns when it comes to legalizing weed. Medical marijuana patients want to make sure their cannabis is protected.
And it is not like a batch of cookies where you can go and buy ingredients and buy more. You have to wait for a whole plant to grow itself before you can get more medicine. And even with fines imposed, producers always choose to sell out on the rec side first because they're going to make money.
The sponsors of the Senate bill say they agree, which is also something Governor Lujan Grisham wants. So, while the House and Senate bills may not be identical, the legalization of recreational marijuana in New Mexico could be on the horizon. Madeline, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allison. If the House bills pass on the House floor, it heads over to the Senate for consideration. The Senate bill still has to get through a few more Senate committees.